I hate that we have to talk about this, but we do because it is very important, and especially this year because there has been lots of it, you guys, lots. What I'm talking about, school mass shootings. Yes, it's you guys can tell of how I'm talking right now. I'm just basically sick of it. I'm just sick of it. So let me dive. If you guys, haven't been aware of to this, our audience, there has now been a deadly shooting in our nation's schools. Last week, a 16-year-old student, you guys, and a teacher were killed, and seven others were wounded at a high school in St. Louis. And police killed the gunman, who was a 19-year-old black male and who was a recent graduate of that high school in St. Louis. Now, authorities, they believe that the gunman, he intended to kill a lot more people.
Yep.
Yeah. And he had 7 magazines, you guys, of it's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. And well, let me just finish up this here, then we will give you guys our thoughts. And also, we also have details about the gunman. He wrote a note, a very disturbing note, you guys, into his car. And we only have, one portion of to it because what he wrote, but let me guys read you this here of what he wrote. He said that he has been an isolated loner his entire life. And he said this here, this was the perfect storm for a mass shooter. Wow. So what are your guys' thoughts on this horrific school shooting yet again? Because basically, just like I said it, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it because when I first saw the news of to this, because I watched Good Morning America and I was like working over here by my desk, when Robert Robbins, she, detailed about this, she first came up with this, she was talking about it, and I was like, I was in shock and I wasn't even surprised either. I was just like, oh well. And then I continue on doing what I was doing. But why do you guys think, let me ask you, the same question, that we always ask when school mass shootings happens. Why do you think this is always happening? What can we do to fix this? Because to me, it seems like, and Bry'Neir, we talk about this onto your show, I don't understand why, we keep on doing the exact same thing over and over, but no action, no plan is happening. So I'm opening the floor to you guys. Was you guys surprised when you first saw this?
To answer that question, I was not surprised because this is not our first time seeing this. Because when you think about it, I think people feel used to this. If I'm being honest, people are used to seeing these type of issues, these type of standings. Like we were used to this.
Yes.
And the more use that we're feeling, the more known we already. We're just known to this, and it's sad. Because this was not like this years ago. I mean, school shootings, they've been going on for a long time. Yes,
of course.
But it's more critical now than it was back then. If I'm making any type of sense, it's more critical now than it's critical then, because the more critical we see, the more used that people are into this. Because I feel like during these last few years, we've been able to see ourselves differently. Through the lockdowns, through the mental breakdowns, through this, through that, through our nation falling apart, through this and that, all of this. You kind of like notice yourself and understand yourself better. And I feel like when people understand and notice and know that this is normal. People think that it's usual to walk into a school, go and harm many people, right? People think it's usual. And that's sad because if you're thinking that this is the usual events, the things that are, no, it's not usual. And it's sad to see this happen 24/7. Quick note. Keon Morgan, one of my good homeboys, one of my dogs, he's actually in St. Louis. And days after I called him, I was like, bro, y'all good? Because it doesn't affect a city, it affects a nation and it affects your work. Because now many people are trying to put measures and doing this, right? Yeah. But the thing is, you're right. We're sick and tired of hearing this because it's going on over and over again.
Yes,
and until there's a firm action, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think we talked about this on my show. People are used to these actions because A, people are in the environment where this is the answer, and B, people are in the environment where they just think it's okay to do this and have no feeling about it. People, they just think it's okay. And I feel like with that mindset, nothing is going to get done. So I feel like there has to be a firm action, a firm plan to eliminate this.
Yes.
Because let's be honest, like I said, everybody's finding themselves now due to what happened in 2020, right? We're finding ourselves. And people are finding themselves in ways that are unnormal than others. And that's okay because you're trying to figure out the real you. Because we learn about ourselves by knowing ourselves. And is school shootings an answer to your problems? No, it's not. That's going to bring more trouble to your problems. Because you're not affecting one person. You're affecting a nation of people.
Yes.
And I feel speechless because I am in that predicament. Because I go to school daily. I am a senior. I go to school daily. And there's some instances where I'm in school questioning my safety. And I shouldn't question my safety about going to school. Because school should be a place that's safe to go and learn. Like, that's a place for you to feel safe. Because literally, you're feeling safe and you're in an environment with friends and this and that and the third. But when you're exposed to all of that into a young age, when you're exposed to all of that, then here's my thing before I give it to Andrew. Here's my thing. People are exposed to the guns, to this type of nature at a young age. And I feel like that is a major issue because if you're exposed at a young age, you want to go try it on other people your age, which would be school shooting. I'm not saying you did this because there's some instances where people do this in their mental mind or they just do it just to do it. My thing is being exposed at an early time brings a lot of this to effect.
I'm absolutely with you. I'm absolutely with you. And Andrew, before you give your take, this just came up. This just came up in my mind, and I just have to say this. And what I'm about to say, I have no against to them, but you guys, our audience, who are going to watch this, don't come at me, in the comments. I just have to say this. The Biden administration, yes, they have did some good, once, they step into office. But I have nothing against them. I really don't. But I want them to do something. Come up with a plan, an action plan or something to where this does not happen because it doesn't happen in other parts of the world. It only happens here in the United States. Why is that? Why are we the only one that deals with this in the United States? Why? Why is that? I don't understand. So, to the Biden administration, you guys come up with a plan, a solution, or something to where this can never happen again.